Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to make VSL videos or virtual sales letters. I hope my editor can do that. That actually get people to buy your product or service. And if you know these videos, they're the ones that just really make your audience want to learn more. So I'm going to show you exactly how to make those. Now I've personally made over 30 of these videos, these VSLs for different companies. And I've discovered something really interesting. The videos that work best actually break most of the rules that everyone talks about. So let me tell you a quick story. Last month, I was looking at two different videos. One was super polished and professional, but hardly anybody was watching it all the way through. And I thought that was very curious. The other one was much simpler, but it got way more sales. And I got really interested to see why this was happening. So today, I'm going to share exactly how to make videos that people actually want to watch and that get them excited about buying. So stick around. Let's dive in. All right, so step one is the perfect start. So you know how in the first minute of your favorite TV show, whether it's a cartoon or a Netflix show, whatever, something really interesting always happens. It sets that show up and prepares you for what that episode will be about. That's exactly what we need to do with your video content. But most people totally get this wrong. Instead of saying, "Hi, welcome to our video," try something like this. Go right in, say, "Did you know that most people are using their project management software completely wrong?" It makes you want to know more. Now, here are the three most important lines in your whole video. Line one, say something that makes people think differently about their product, right? It's a different way to approach this problem. Line two, you gotta share a surprising fact that shows why this matters. Usually this is a statistic or it's linked into a case study, some sort of results that you have personally seen or that you've seen in another company. Line three, hint at your solution. You need to become the one that steps in there and says, "Don't worry, we've got something to solve that." Step two, keep people watching. So here's a cool trick I learned from my time in theater. I was in Broadway shows for a bit. Go figure. Every 30 seconds, you need to give people a reason to keep watching. It's like those Netflix shows where each scene makes you want to watch the next one. And think about your favorite TV show again. They don't just dump all the exciting stuff right at the start and say, "There you go." They spread it out. They keep you interested. And that's exactly what we're going to do with your video. Step three is showing proof that works. And this is where most videos lose people. They either show too many boring testimonials or on the other side, they don't show any proof of anything at all. And here's a better way. First, show that you really understand the problem. Use real examples like, you know, when you're trying to update your team, but everyone is using different apps, then show your solution in action. Don't just talk about it. You need to actually show someone using it and getting results. It's like those before and after home renovation reveals that everyone loves, right? It's the before and it's the after. Where did you take your customers and where did they end up? All right, step four is called handling doubts. So you know when you're thinking about buying something and those little worried thoughts pop up in your head? Well, we need to address each one of those little thoughts before they stop people from buying. I see something that I call the "but you might be thinking" approach. A lot of people do these in their VSLs and it's really, really powerful. It's like having a conversation with someone and answering their questions before they even ask them. So for example, right now, "But you might be thinking that this whole VSL process doesn't work and I don't know this guy at all. And can he really help me become a better presenter on camera?" And then I would then go into the steps that talk about doing that. In this case, I'm on step number 5. Step number 5, talking about price. Here's something fascinating about pricing. It's not about the number. It absolutely is not. It's about what people think they are getting. It goes to that value proposition. What value are you bringing? But before you even mention this price, make a list of everything that they'll get. It's like when you're buying a Happy Meal. I don't know if you know this. Buy that Happy Meal. I love a good Happy Meal. You're not just getting a burger, you're getting the toy and the fries and the drink. It's a whole meal. And when you show everything that they get first, the price feels much more reasonable. Step number 6 is getting people to take action. This is the next part. Just saying the words "sign up now" at the end It isn't enough anymore. Instead, you got to make taking action feel like the obvious next step. So think about it like this. If you are watching a cooking video and they've shown you this amazing recipe, you naturally want to try making it yourself, right? Unless you're a cook like me. But that is how your video should make people feel about trying your product or service. They need to know exactly that, hey, that's the sort of result that I would love for my business. On the next step 7, you got to make it better, making it better. Here's a secret that most people won't tell you when it comes to video content. Your first video probably won't be perfect, and that's okay. I'm not sure if you've heard that before, but it's so true. What matters is knowing how to make each video better than the last one. So with that, I always try to test just 3 things. The first 15 seconds, that's number 1. Does it grab attention? You got to make sure, like, is this actually resonating? Are people actually watching the video content? Number 2 is the proof section. Do people believe it? Am I actually getting the results? Are people actually understanding what these results bring for the audience? And number 3 is the call to action. This last test is, do people know what to do next? So those are 3 sections that you can actually test out and do very good with. Step 8, putting it all together. Now, let me show you exactly how long each part should be. All right, so here is the hook. It should be about 30 seconds. The problem, about 45 seconds. The solution, 60 seconds. The proof, around 90 seconds. And the value, 60 seconds. Next, your call to action, about 45 seconds. Now, the coolest part about this entire framework is you can see the time frame, right? It's under 7 minutes. That's a really solid VSL for them to get to the next steps, usually is a book a call for this particular VSL. But the coolest part is that it works whether you're selling a $50 monthly subscription or a $5,000 high ticket enterprise solution. The psychology stays the same. And it's really important to create a VSL that really grabs that attention, goes through all of these steps, and really helps you get that CTA, gets that book a call, right? And if you found this video helpful, you got to stick around for the next week, because I'm going to show you how one tech company that I used actually took this exact formula and got 10 times, they 10x their demo bookings. And I'll also share my collection of video openings that actually work. So we've got a whole script section for there. And lastly, if you have any questions about making your own videos, drop them in the comments below. I read every single one and use them to make new videos that actually help you out. It helps me create new content. And hey, if you need help with your videos, either making them or being in them, then let's talk. There's a link in the description below to book a call with me directly. We can chat about your videos and how to make them better. So thanks for watching. And remember, your next videos could be your best performing marketing tool yet. Ongoing. We'll see you soon.